Hello and welcome back once again to On The Go podcast. Arsenal just finished playing Liverpool yesterday and we drew the match. What do you guys have to say on the game? We accept the draw.
Okay.
It was. I'll definitely take a draw. I'll take any time I'll take a draw at Anfield. It was a really intense game. It was a 50-50 game. If you check most of the stats, the XG, the attempts, the possession, everything was equal basically. It was a really, really good game. Yes, I will definitely take in points. And at the end of the day, we're still top of the table on Christmas. Hopefully, this time around, hopefully we can go the way. But yeah, it was a very good game, and a draw at Anfield is always a positive. No matter the team you are, no matter the team in the world, a draw at Anfield is always a positive.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But you, in our earlier previous episode, you said Odegaard has to perform. What did you think of his performance in this game?
Odegaard was really good. He was really good. He was our best offensive player. I know he's not an offensive player, but he was really, really good. I think apart from Saliba, he was the best player. He was good. But I've not seen an Arsenal midfielder play like that at Anfield in your time.
Yeah.
Odegaard was influential yesterday.
Yeah, you have to say Odegaard and Rice as well. Like they wanted to play the ball, the Arsenal game, pass from the back, and we were able to do that well because of Rice and Odegaard. Basi, what do you think? What do you think of the game?
Yeah, I think checking the stats on Premier League app right now, I think it shows how exactly the game was. And Arteta said it after the press conference, after the match, that is the toughest game the most intense game he has faced and he has seen in the past 20 years. And I think it suggests that Liverpool has 51% possession, Arsenal at 49. Shot on target for Liverpool was 3 and Arsenal was 2. Shot in total for Liverpool and Arsenal is 13 each. And the touches was 652 to Liverpool, 647 to Arsenal. So it shows how tight the game was in the midfield and on the field generally. So I think it was a tight game. I think another thing I need to pinpoint is our players. And you mentioned the other guy. I think going to Anfield last season, I think he was missing. But this season, I think there was something. I think Rice being in that midfield, I think gives him more advantage to showcase what he has to do on the pitch. And I think that's what he did. But we had some lackluster performance from the likes of Zinchenko and Martinelli. I think Martinelli, that's his worst game ever in Arsenal. I felt irritated watching him. I felt like they should just take him off at halftime. I was really vexed watching him. His touches was poor, decision making terrible. Zinchenko too, thinking too much on the ball, taking too much time on the ball, but I also need to give credit to Raya. White. I think White played a huge game in this match, and I don't think they went past him at all in this game, and that was key. Gabriel and Saliba, top notch. Rice too, same thing. But Saka, Martinelli, and Jesus, aside from the first 20 minutes, I think there was no huge thing they did after that 20 minutes in the first half. So I think that's the issue we have. They're not gelling together, and Arteta needs to work on that.
Yeah, you're absolutely right there. For Martinelli, I think, like you said, Konate had him in his pockets because he was the one coming out of that his central position to cover up for Arnold.
Same thing Gabriel was doing for Zinchenko.
Salah. Yeah. So he did exactly that, and he got Martinelli in all the one-on-ones. He was ahead of Martinelli, and Martinelli was able to dribble past him. And like you said, Zinchenko, I think when Timber comes back, it shows that what Tomiyasu comes back, it shows that when we're playing the big boys, we don't need Zinchenko to play our game, and we don't need Zinchenko so that we can concede less goals, and in one-on-ones we can be rest assured that okay, that position we are going to do well in that position.
Yeah. I need to pinpoint one thing. Sorry, I think another thing is the similarity between Arnold and Zinchenko in terms of what they offer defensively. The only issue is that Ateta needs to start weighing it up that what Zinchenko offers attacking wise does it require risking putting him in the team every time, because his defensive vulnerability is very terrible, just like the way Arnold is. But Arnold going forward, it assures you a goal or an assist a game. But Zinchenko doesn't assure you that. His game is no more than just that half, that midfield. But Arnold provides inside the box, outside the box, free kicks and all. But Zinchenko still a little bit far. So I think that's the issue we have. Ateta needs to find that balance with Zinchenko.
Yeah, Fatih, what do you think about that?
To be very honest, I don't really think Zinchenko was that. Yes, he was at fault for the goal. About him on him for the goal, but I still think he still helped us progress the ball.
Yeah.
He was still, even though he still misplaced some passes. So I get what Bassett is saying. He lost the ball when he was not supposed to. But I think, to be honest, I think an average Zinchenko game, that's just how it is. He loses the ball. And we just find the way to cover for his weaknesses.
Yeah, I think he did.
So
Sorry, Fajr, I think he did well in that second half, no doubt. But I think in the
yeah,
first half, the issue he had was
it's that
he doesn't have height.
he was actually targeted. He was actually targeted in that first half. He
Yeah,
was targeted because they saw him as a weak link in our back line. They saw him that, okay, since Salah is over there, all balls to Salah. Salah will have him one-on-one. And to be very, I don't know why we didn't start the way we started last season. Zinchenko moving more into the middle and Gabriel covering for, maybe it was due to the fact that maybe it was because of Gakpo. It was because we needed someone to mark Gakpo too. Because
yes,
Gakpo too caused a lot of problems. If he had space, if he had to drop deep for the likes of Luis Diaz and even midfield runners like Curtis Jones and Szoboszlai too.
Yeah.
But still on, I feel Zinchenko did not have enough help. Alexander Arnold too, for example, is another person that doesn't really defend. He doesn't really know how to defend. Had help.
Yeah, exactly.
Dominic Szoboszlai was helping Alexander Arnold. Konate was helping Alexander
Even
Arnold.
Endo was covering for him.
Exactly. Django did not have that help. Martinelli was not Martinelli yesterday. I don't know what happened. Havertz too didn't really help Zinchenko yesterday. So yeah, a lot of factors contributed to Zinchenko's game yesterday.
You're absolutely right.
I still feel it's very important to our game, and moving forward, I still feel it's still going to be vital for us.
Yeah, definitely it's going to be vital.
Yeah, Ateta has to find
that balance.
Ateta has to know. Yes, he has to find that balance. He has to know when to move Zinchenko into the middle more and leave Gabriel on his own, because Gabriel is a very good 1v1 defender.
Yes.
So exactly that same position when Salah scored.
Yeah.
The next attack, Salah was with Gabriel, and Gabriel knew he was going to come inside, and he didn't allow him. After facing Salah last season, you shouldn't be aware that, okay, this position, Salah is usually going to cut in, so you want to push him to his stronger foot.
The way he defended that boy, it was more of, oh my God, I'm just tired. Let me just allow him go. That's the way he defended. It was terrible.
I saw an interview recently, and he said Salah is the most difficult winger he has ever faced. And I think he respects Salah way too much. It's just like how Luke Shaw, for example, respects Bukayo Saka too much too, because Bukayo Saka is, I think Zinchenko respects Salah way too much. That's the issue that he has. Way too much.
Okay, but should we put Martinelli's performance yesterday on the pitch? Because I saw a clip yesterday.
I think I dropped it on.
I saw a clip yesterday, and I know, like, it was saying that, okay, they had to wet Liverpool had to wet their pitch so well so that their long balls can go well and can be delivered well. And while Arsenal playing on the ground would be difficult to play and dribble on that pitch. What do you think?
I think you're right. You're right there, because I mean I saw that tweet too, talking about 5 situations, whereby Odegaard, Saka, Zini, and Martinelli slipped when it was key to score a goal or something, or create a chance. I think the issue is, as you pinpointed there, is that they wanted to go long. They know that if they build from the midfield, Arsenal is going to dominate. So what they did was going for long balls, whereby when the ball lands, is moving fast to the attackers. But when we play on the ground most times, we had issue. Our balls were moving slow, even though we are putting pace on it from the players. They are putting pace on it. The ball is moving slow, or the player is slipping. I saw several situations. I even mentioned it on the group that it was very frustrating, and that's it felt like we're playing. Arsenal was playing a ice hockey game. The way they were just sliding and everything, it was really irritating. But that is a lack of class from Liverpool. If that was intentional, though.
So, Fati, what do you think about that? Did you see it? Or did you notice any of the incidents?
Are you with us?
Yes. I thought it was really me that was seeing it because the guys I was watching the game with, they were just complaining why our players sleeping. And I noticed our players were just sleeping, and sometimes we want to make a through ball. An Arsenal player want to make a through ball, but it won't get the intended target. The ball will be
Yeah,
straight.
especially White to Saka.
Yeah, so it was done intentionally. They knew what they were doing. But personally, I would not pinpoint Martinelli's bad performance because people like Odegaard still managed to play well. People like Saka was Jesus,
Was good.
Havertz too was okay. Gabriel Jesus
Nketiah
did not
did
really
well when he came in. So
Nketiah did well when he came to. So I will not really pinpoint that. I will not really pinpoint that. Saliba was still confident on it. Saliba was still dribbling with the ball like a midfielder. So what was Martinelli? I don't think that was an excuse. Yes,
and Raya too.
Raya too was good. Yes, the pitch affected almost cost us the penalty.
yeah,
It almost cost a second yellow card to safe.
yes.
But I will not pinpoint that on Martinelli. But Martinelli was bad, which is not my happen. It was bad, but it was just a one-off. I'm sure next game.
Yeah,
will come.
we have to say that's a one-off. The West Ham game is coming up on Thursday. What do you think we need to do right to get 3 points there? Because we want to end the year with a bang with 3 points.
West Ham are a really good side. They are on form right now. Against the top sides, they tend to play counter-attacking football, whether home or away. But their mid-block is always more aggressive when they are away from home. So we need to be very clinical, and we need to be very accurate. And at the same time, we need to be defensively strong because Paqueta and Kudus are on fire and they are playing really well. And they are very, very dangerous on the break.
Yeah, and their long balls too. They are similar to Liverpool. So Bowen to Kudus.
Exactly. But Paqueta and Kudus play on the wings. So they are not really, really 1v1 monsters like that. So they rely on direct counter-attack through the middle, Bowen. For me personally, I don't really have an issue with their fast attackers like that because my defenders are pacey too and they are strong.
Yeah, and if they are trying to go long, we have the likes of Gabriel and Saliba to win the balls.
Yes. So another thing we need to be wary of Kudus. Is Zinchenko that is going to be on his side. So, but we are home. We are going to have most of the ball. We'll probably might just isolate Kudus with Gabriel. And I fancy Gabriel against Kudus. Kudus is not a 1v1 monster. Yes, Kudus knows how to score. He knows how to receive the ball on the half space. But in terms of facing Gabriel 1v1, I trust Gabriel to do a job on him. So we just have to be offensively, we just have to take our chances because we might not see a lot. West Ham are very, very disciplined defensively.
Yeah.
They might so we need to be very precise with our passing and we need to be clinical. That's what I feel we need to do.
Yeah, Basit, the game is at home, and from the Caribbean game and last season game that cost us, one of the games that cost us the Premier League last season. Do you think Zinchenko needs to play in this game? Because if you noticed in the Caribbean match, the guy was not good enough.
See, the thing about
he got better of him in that game.
The thing is,
scored a goal as well.
I think I will give Zinchenko a chance again in this match. And the reason why I said so is Carabao, there was a lot of changes in that match, especially with that Kivio and Gabriel balance is not there at all. And I think it was Tomiyasu that started or White, I can't remember, but I know there wasn't balance in the defense in that match. And Jorginho too started, Rising starts, Calvert started, Odegaard didn't start, Martinelli didn't start, Saliba didn't start. I'm sorry, Saliba didn't start. Sakato didn't start. So, like, it's a huge difference. And they're coming to, and I've watched them in a couple of matches away to Fulham, for example. I think what they are doing now is the team matches they've won recently is due to playing a bad team. That's the honest truth. Playing the likes of Manchester United and winning is nothing. That's the honest truth. But if they play an energy-filled team like Arsenal, I think they struggle. I think that's why they struggled against Fulham and they got bashed by 5 goals to 0. So I think that's the issue. That's a strength for Arsenal going into this game. I know they don't have a big squad, so I think they will suffer from that. And you can't come to Emirates and feel like for a Boxing Day match or Boxing Day team match. I think it will be very difficult for West Ham in that game, and I think Arsenal will dominate it quite easily. And I think a comfortable win is what I see, and I don't see anything less. At Emirates, I back my team to do well. That's just it.
I mean, Abu is not going to be on this one. So what's your prediction on this one from West Ham's game?
I think I'll go for. I think Raya played well in the last match against Liverpool. Like no issue at all. He claimed his box well and everything. I think I'll just go for a 3-0 win. A 3-0 win.
Fatih, what do you think?
I'll go for the same thing. I'll go for a 3-0 win. 3-0 to Arsenal.
But for me, I think I'm not saying Arsenal not considering like we don't control our emotions well because of our crowd. So I think a 3-1 to Arsenal would suit this game.
Mm.
So thank you guys for joining.
Yeah.
Hope to see you guys after the game.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll get that 3 points. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.